Well, they'll all come to a realization of their being children of God and come into a relationship with God and all be part of the solution rather than the problem. That's what will happen. But we will be functioning in more mature sonship, and therefore we will have what we need to be able to facilitate choosing the realities that will align with the Father's heart. From a quantum physics perspective, observing that reality and choosing it to manifest rather than trying to create it with our own effort. You see, when I would talk about, well, we're going to have an embassy of heaven on earth, and we're going to live under the government of heaven, and we're going to have heaven on earth, just like we're going to have a new garden on earth, there might be a whole load of people who are living outside of that garden who have got no idea of how to live that way. But as people are coming to that garden and saying, we want what you've got, we want to live the way you're living, we want to live in health, we don't want to die, then, as it says, all of the mountains will come to the mountain of the house of the Lord, because it's like you have the word of God, you have the way of being able to actually live as God intended. The problem is we all operate in normalcy, and that we can't really see how things could be different because it's always been the same. Well, actually, this year is shaking everything up. It isn't the same. Things are changed. Things are being changed. Things are still changing. Things are still in flux. People's trust in the systems of the world to provide for them in the future is beginning to be shaken. The medical system is being shaken. The financial system, the whole of those systems are being shaken right now. People's trust in government is shaken, because government is not going to solve the problems of the world, whichever form of government, whether it be capitalist, whether it be Republican, Democrat, socialist, communist, whatever form of government, tyrant and despot, is never going to solve the problems, which are primarily spiritual. And we need to solve those problems by coming into a relationship with God and then functioning kingdom government wise. I see that's how we're going to move forward in the future. But we've got to have a lot of change, and the church has got to change. You know, we've got to change. We've got to come out of the religious system and start functioning in government, kingdom government on earth as it is in heaven.